You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You make a choice. Continue living your life feeling muddled in this abyss of self-misunderstanding, or you find your identity independent of it. You draw your own box. The key responsibility of leadership is to think about the future. No one else can do it for you. Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do. Every closed door isn't locked, and even if it is, why, you just might have the key. Search within to unlock a world of possibilities. It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's easy to stand in the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. I think goals should never be easy. They should force you to work, even if they are uncomfortable at the time. To see what is right and not do is a lack of courage. Life has got all those twists and turns. You've got to hold on tight, and off you go. The effective leader recognizes that they are more dependent on their people than they are on them. Walk softly. One of the lessons that I grew up with was to always stay true to yourself and never let what somebody else says distract you from your goals. Surely, in the light of history, it is more intelligent to hope rather than to fear, to try rather than not to try. For one thing, we know beyond all doubt, nothing has ever been achieved by the person who says it can't be done. It takes courage to examine your life and to decide that there are things you would like to change, and it takes even more courage to do something about it. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. Things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. It hurt because it mattered. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. Make sure your worst enemy is not living between your own 2 ears. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way, if you let it. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. Don't count the days. Make the days count. The only limits you have are the limits you believe. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Do what you can with all you have, wherever you are. Change the world by being yourself. Change the game. Don't let the game change you. Self-doubt kills talent. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. You get what you give. Your life only gets better when you get better. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Entrepreneurs are great at dealing with uncertainty and also very good at minimizing risk. That's the classic entrepreneur. If you're working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Integrity is the most valuable and respected quality of leadership. Always keep your word. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Maya Angelou. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Leaders think and talk about the solutions. Followers think and talk about the problems. War is not the answer, because only love can conquer hate. We must be willing to let go of the life we planned, so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Light tomorrow with today. Never limit yourself because of others' limited imagination. Never limit others because of your own limited imagination. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. The time is always right to do what is right. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. There is no substitute for hard work. A genius is often merely a talented person who has done all of his or her homework. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this: you haven't. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless.